Michael Chandler shocks world. Conor McGregor fight at the White House? Welcome to Fights, the ultimate home of UFC breaking news, shocking updates, and every story that sets the MMA universe on fire. Stay tuned because here the real action begins. Michael Chandler has once again sent shockwaves through the fight world with his boldest statement yet. The lightweight contender, known for his relentless fighting style and his powerful words on the mic, believes that when he finally steps inside the octagon with Conor McGregor, the venue won't just be any arena or stadium, it will be one of the most iconic locations in the world, the White House. In his own words, Chandler declared, "In my heart of hearts, I think I'm fighting Conor McGregor at the White House," and instantly turned an already blockbuster matchup into a spectacle that feels more like history in the making. Chandler has never been shy about speaking things into existence. From the moment he stepped into the UFC, he carried the aura of someone destined for big fights and even bigger moments. His debut knockout of Dan Hooker was not just an introduction, but a loud statement to the world. He came to seize opportunities, not wait for them. Over the years, he has fought the best in the division, from Charles Oliveira to Justin GT, and each time, regardless of the result, he left fans buzzing about his heart, his intensity, and his refusal to quit. But there's one name that Chandler has always had circled, and that is Conor McGregor. McGregor, the Irish superstar, is the biggest name the sport has ever seen. His crossover appeal has taken mixed martial arts from niche cages to mainstream headlines, from late-night television to global stages. Every time McGregor fights, the world stops to watch. That is why Chandler has pursued this bout with unmatched persistence. For him, it's not just another paycheck or another fight. It's the kind of career-defining clash that fighters dream of from the first day they put on gloves. When Chandler speaks about facing McGregor, it's not simply about competition, it's about spectacle. And now, by suggesting the White House as the stage, he has elevated the conversation beyond combat sports. The symbolism of two fighters stepping into the cage at the very seat of American power creates an image that is larger than life. It ties the fight to culture, politics, and history in a way that has never been done before. Chandler's words may seem outrageous to some, but this is exactly why fans gravitate toward him. He has the rare ability to mix self-belief with showmanship, conviction with entertainment. His vision of fighting McGregor at the White House isn't about whether it's logistically possible. It's about painting the picture of how monumental this bout could be. It's about making the fight bigger than the UFC itself, bigger than the sport, and placing it in the cultural spotlight where legends are born. The White House reference also taps into McGregor's own flair for the dramatic. Throughout his career, McGregor has always sought to do things differently. He fought Floyd Mayweather in one of the biggest crossover events in sports history. He headlined stadiums, and he constantly broke pay-per-view records. A fight staged at the White House, or even around the concept of White House-level prestige, would perfectly align with McGregor's brand as a game-changer and global icon. Chandler knows this, and by speaking it aloud, he is aligning his own destiny with McGregor's appetite for grandiosity. For Chandler, this isn't just a fantasy. He believes in his heart that this is where the path is leading. His relentless pursuit of McGregor has been both public and passionate. Each interview, each call-out, and each declaration has been carefully designed to keep the matchup alive in fans' minds. And every time McGregor teases a return, Chandler's name is right there, attached to the conversation, ensuring that when the Irishman makes his comeback, Chandler is the man standing across from him. But what makes Chandler's claim truly fascinating is the way it speaks to his mindset. Fighters often talk about manifesting victories, about envisioning themselves with their hand raised. Chandler has taken that concept further, envisioning not only the fight, but the setting, the atmosphere, the level of spectacle. It's a window into his psychology as a competitor and entertainer. He is not content with merely fighting McGregor. He wants the event to be remembered forever, to be spoken about in the same breath as Ali versus Foreman, Tyson versus Holyfield, or Mayweather versus Pacquiao. Imagine the scene. The UFC setting up a historic outdoor arena on the South Lawn with the world's media present. The fight streamed across every continent, and two of the most explosive fighters in lightweight history battling in the shadow of the most famous house in America. While unlikely, the image itself is enough to fuel conversation, debate, and excitement. And that is precisely what Chandler's words were designed to do. McGregor himself has yet to respond directly to Chandler's latest claim, but history shows that the Irishman loves this kind of audacity. When an opponent dares to dream big and match his energy, McGregor often leans in, knowing that the world is watching. If Chandler has planted the seed of fighting at the White House, it wouldn't be surprising if McGregor waters it with his own theatrical vision. Until then, the MMA world will continue to buzz with anticipation. Chandler's statement has once again proven why he remains one of the most compelling figures in the sport. Whether or not the White House ever becomes a stage for the UFC, one thing is certain. If and when Chandler McGregor happens, it will be an event unlike any other. The stage may not be Washington, but the energy, the drama, and the spectacle will be worthy of the biggest spotlight the world has to offer. For now, Michael Chandler waits, trains, and dreams. Dreams not just of a fight, but of a moment that transcends the octagon, a clash that defines legacies, and a stage that cements his name in history. He believes, deep in his heart, that when the day comes, it won't just be a fight. It will be the fight. And if he has his way, it will be remembered as the night Michael Chandler and Conor McGregor took their war all the way to the gates of the White House.